Hi, I'm Lisa, and I also have MS. I got diagnosed recently. My doctor and I decided that I would start Kesimpta. My hope is I can do this unboxing and you can kind of see what it's like to receive the medication. I'm not endorsing this medication because I haven't even taken it before, so I have no idea how it's going to affect me or whether it's going to work for me. Oh, I've got this in my ear. How long has that been in there? It can be pretty scary to start a new medication. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous about it myself. You know, the more you learn about it, the more that you can see it ahead of time. I think sometimes that can alleviate some anxiety that we have. None of us wants to be on these drugs. Nobody wants to have an autoimmune disorder and have to take B-cell depleters. It's just something that some of us have decided this is right for us because we want to give ourselves the best chance at living the healthiest life we can. So the box has just been dropped off by FedEx, so I have no idea what is exactly going to come with it, but I'd love to show you. Okay. They told me exactly when the box was supposed to come, and it came right on time. The specialty pharmacy did call me ahead of time and tell me when I could expect it. And they did ask me, do you want to sign for it, or is it okay for them to leave it on the doorstep? I was afraid that I might not get to the door, so I told them they could leave it on the doorstep, but I totally planned on being here when it got delivered. Make sure all this stuff is blocked out. This on this a little bit more. There we go. We've got some really strong tape at the top and the bottom. This is refrigerated, so I want to make sure that I open it as soon as I can. This isn't really a tutorial on how to receive your medication. This is just showing you how it's happening for me. Oh, and I've got this, yeah, it's kind of like when you get like a meal kit delivery things. So I took off the top. That's just like a little styrofoam cooler here, and inside it's got ice packs. So let's take these ice packs out. And then there's some bubble wrap. What else we have? Okay. It looks like this is the medication right here. So I'm gonna put that to the side for a second. You know, at the bottom, it's just more bubble wrap and then 2 more cold ice packs inside this styrofoam cooler. So I'm not really going to take out this styrofoam. I don't need to. I'm going to put these packs back in here. I don't really have a use for them. I don't know if you can reuse them or not, so don't ask. Okay, so then I have this bag that was given to me by the pharmacy, and it's got 3 loading doses of Kesimpta in it. Now, not everybody is going to get 3 loading doses. It just depends on what medications you were on before, and it just depends on your neurologist and what they decided was best for you. So for me, I'm getting 3 doses 1 week apart. So I'm going to take 1 dose this week, 1 dose the next week, and 1 dose the following weeks for 3 weeks, and then I'm going to have a 4th week off, and then that 5th week I'm going to start just my regular monthly injection of Kesimpta. Again, not everybody's going to have the exact same prescription that I have, so you know, this is just my experience, what is going on for me. These doses also have to be refrigerated, so I'm going to put them in the refrigerator immediately. Okay, I do want to show you how to open the box. Let's see what it looks like inside. Because what's an unboxing without actually opening it? So there's this sort of funny thing on the side here. There we go. And that just kind of opens. Okay. So I'm going to open it up, and there we go. We've got prescribing information, really important to read this all the way through. I know it's a lot. And then here we go. This is my actual medicine. Now it looks just like the training pen. This training pen right here that they sent me, and I'll go ahead and show you how that works. But anyway, this is our medicine, and this is going to go right back in the fridge, okay, because it's small and it's going to come up to temperature really fast. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the fridge. I just wanted to show you what you can expect when you open this box. They also gave me a pretty cool practice pen. That's really helpful for a lot of us who've never done a subcutaneous injection before, which is most of us. It really helps to just kind of get a feel for it. These are expensive medications, and I would like to get it right the first time. This also might be helpful for people who are, just really squeamish around needles. So the practice pen does not have a needle in it, okay? So I'm not injecting myself and there's no needle. I'm gonna show you the practice pen, but even if that just idea squeaks you out, then, go ahead and fast forward. Okay, so this is pretty cool. They gave me this little training pen. Whoops. See, that's why it's practice, right? So we don't mess up. So it has this pretty cool run through. It can be really nerve-wracking for people to inject themselves for the first time. And sometimes I just like to be able to look at, a list and say, okay, what am I doing? So first thing it says is to remove the cap. So here I'm removing the cap. And this is something that I wouldn't want to do until I was ready to give myself the injection. Remove the cap and keep it close. You'll need it to reset the training pen for next use. So the training pen needs this cap. Okay, so don't lose that. Press down to activate the device. You'll hear the first click and the green indicator will start moving. Now there's no needle in here, right? 0 needles, this is not medicine. And you're also no one would inject themselves in this place. This is the wrong place. But I'm just kind of doing this as an example. So you can kind of look. So, okay, here we go. We're pretending that this is the proper place for me to inject. It is not. You would never inject in your hand. So then I'm just going to press down, and then that little guy, that little green indicator is going to finish. And then you'd hear a second click, lift, and it's all done. This is kind of fun to use. Anyway. I'm avoiding giving any specific information about how to do the injection because I don't want to get in trouble. This is just to kind of show you what to expect. So I really like the training pen. They asked me, they were like, do you want a training pen? And I said, absolutely yes. So that was pretty easy to do. It is Wednesday, and I'm going to wait until Friday to give myself my first injection just in case I feel sick after. That way my husband will be home with me on the weekend and he can help me out if I'm feeling very sick. Some people have side effects, some people don't, it just depends. Some people do have a reaction in the beginning, but then later they actually don't have any reaction to the medication. So everybody's going to be different on this med. Honestly, like I said, I'm not promoting this brand or this medication because I haven't tried it before. And even if I had, there's no way that my experience would be the same as yours. So now I have a whole bunch of stuff to throw away. I heard that this is actually the worst part, is just having to deal with all the packaging and everything that is used to make sure that your medication is sent to you in a safe way. It's very important that the medication is refrigerated. There's not a whole lot that we can do to reduce all this styrofoam and all that stuff. I've really enjoyed watching other people's videos on all the social media platforms about their journeys with MS, and I'm just really appreciative that there's such a good community out there that's sharing their stories and making sure that we don't feel alone, because it's a pretty scary process. So once you see that other people are going through the same thing, that it's nice to have a community of other people so that I feel like I'm not going through it by myself.